Please welcome Governor Rick Scott. Governor, thank you for joining us.
Sure.
I want to get into the counter argument on drug test. You want to drug test welfare recipients because you say we should not be subsidizing people who are doing drugs. If that's the reason, why not also drug test CEOs who get state tax incentives, or Bright Futures recipients, or most certainly drug test elected officials, since so many have admitted to using drugs?
Well, I think the key is that people that are on welfare, that are getting funded by the state, the positive is going to be is it'll give them a greater incentive not to use drugs, which will help them. If they are, that family is going to be better off because we'll know that they have that issue and we can focus on it.
And the critics say it's demeaning and unnecessary. You live in public housing. That is a subsidy. Would you be willing also to submit to drug tests?
Absolutely.
As you know, there was a $79 million mistake in the argument to the Supreme Court that $110 million had been spent on high-speed rail, when in fact only $31 million had been spent. Mistakes happen. But for an administration focused on auditing every contract over $1 million to make sure the next $40 million courthouse doesn't get through, how do you miss by $79 million in court?
Yeah, they made a mistake. They as soon as they found out that they made the mistake, they went and explained it.
So, and yet mistakes happen. What's learned from us? What do you change? Where do you go from here?
Well, as you know, in that case, what happened was, they had 24 hours to come up with and explain things, and so, most things, it'd be nice if there was more time.
If we cut taxes for business owners, who's to say they will invest the savings in new hires automatically? In other words, if they're doing all right with the staff they have, why wouldn't they just take out higher profits?
Here's my experience with business. I don't know many business people that don't want to grow their business. And so if they have, they usually take all their, or most of their profits and put it back into their business. They either hire more people, and they do more marketing, they buy more equipment, but they want to build their businesses. So it's common sense. If business people can do better and money is back in their hands because they do better, they'll grow their business. They'll buy a business, they'll expand their business, they'll add employees.